Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back again to another video tutorial from the Apex Predator Billiards Training Club. My name is Apex Selenia, your aspiring professional pool player and pool instructor straight out of the small island of Jamaica. Now in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through two interesting 10-ball racks to which I'm going to be demonstrating two important aspects of the game. One, we're going to be demonstrating the ability to capitalize when your opponent has made an error in the rack, and you must not give your opponent a chance, whether you get a half chance, a quarter chance, or a full chance. And of course, in the final rack, we're going to be looking at maintaining control of the rack when the rack is playing tough. If you play a bad position on a shot, you must be able to accept what the table has offered or has given you, and from there you have to think decisively on what is it that you need to do in order to keep control and win the rack. So if this is the first time here on the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, turn on your post notification bell, leave some positive questions and comments down below, share your opinions, share your thoughts, and let's jump right into the rack so we can learn and improve each time we get on the table. Let's jump right into the rack. Here we go. Alright guys, so as I had mentioned in the intro, I'm going to be walking you through two very important aspects of the game, and that is in fact capitalizing when your opponent gives you a chance, and of course when you're in a position and you've played a bad position or you've landed a little bit awkward on your next shot, you must be able to maintain control of the game. Now we are playing 10-ball rack, and I'm playing with a average level player. He's a B level player, but very capable of running racks if given the opportunity. So this is not a no contest or a one-sided match. I have to play my best game in order to win. Now I've started off there with less than a productive break. Cue ball was a little bit all over the place. No balls was spotted on the break, and now my opponent has approached the table with a fairly good look on the one. Now the 2-ball is near to the head spot here, and the only shot that he really has is to just roll in the one into the side and just try to get a fairly good look on the 2 there, and that's a pretty good start there by Kevron Campbell. Now the 3-ball isn't too bad. You can see him walking around there and having a look at exactly where he needs to be. Made a quick assessment there. There's nothing much to assess, as you can see there. So it's just, again, another clean pot here. He just needs to land somewhat pretty good. Maybe off the rail would be nice. Just needs to pot this too and roll there. Now he kind of crammed into the 10, and now he has left himself a little bit tough here on the trees, pretty close to the rail. That carom into the 10 there kind of destroyed the position that he really wanted there. Now he has to really settle down and stay focused on the shot. You can see he looks a little bit distracted, but he has to settle down and kind of pot this 3-ball in nicely here. Now you can see he kind of played that shot way too hard, and now he has given me a chance. And I'm almost sure, guys, that you have been playing, whether you're playing in competitions or in the pub, or you're playing for fun, playing for free, or you're gambling, your opponent gives you chances that you don't necessarily capitalize on. Now here I have a fairly good look on the 3, and already I've walked around, and I just know that I just need to land pretty good here on the 4. I'm going to stun into the side rail here. I'm going to be playing with stun draw and a control stroke, and that's a beautiful start there on the rack here. Now this rack is pretty tricky because of the position of the balls. Have to be very careful here. I'm quickly running through the rack, doesn't seem to be taking any time. Now I kind of overrolled on this 3-ball here. You can see I'm pointing that I just need to touch into the side rail and get back into the middle of the table, but I'm going to be making my first positional error here. Now here I pot the 3, bump into the side rail, but that was a little heavy. May have potted the 3 too much into the center of the pocket. Needed to cheat the pocket a little bit to escape that 6. Now I've landed a bit tricky. Now you'll see here where I play a really nice shot, and I wasn't exactly sure of what I needed to do. I just know that I needed to pot the 6 or shoot the cue ball into the 6 and throw the 10 ball into the corner pocket, and that was a really nice shot there. I kind of played with some left spin there, which means I transferred right spin to the 6 ball, which then transferred left spin to the 10 ball, throwing the 10 ball into the pocket. That's a shot that many of you guys may not know, so definitely you need to add that skill set to your game, understanding the ability to transfer spin into the object ball so that you can direct the object ball into the pocket when it's not wired on a combination. Now, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, guys. I'll have a lot of videos coming out in the coming weeks as it relates to banking systems, kicking systems, position play, break and run outs, and of course assessing and analyzing the rack. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that, guys. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button below. Now, after potting that combination 10, 6 bumped off the side rail, came up pretty perfect here. Now I just need to land here on the 7. Now I've got to be careful. You see that I pointed on the table that I needed to be on the high side of the 7. So if you notice that I draw the cue ball just above the 7. Now I kind of landed a bit straight here on the 7, and I need an ideal angle to land onto the 9 here. So I landed a little bit straight, so I might have to cheat the pocket here, and that's what I did. Cheated the pocket just slightly to the right to generate that angle that I need here. Now I have a natural path, playing with top left spin here, coming off the short rail into the side rail and back out near towards the middle of the table. Now you'll see here where my cue ball got I lost a bit of control there on my cue ball. I tend to always miscalculate that shot, so that's something that I've written down in my notes here in my analysis. Every time that I play a rack, I always seem to write down little stuff like this, how it is that the cue ball reacts off the rail when I have a high angle or a flat angle. So that's something that I need to make note of. Now you'll see here I'm a little bit distracted because far in the background you will see a light that's shining. Now I'm not sure if a player was recording me. You can see that light there. I'm not sure if the player was recording me as I was shooting, but you can see that I'm about to get up here. I'm a little bit distracted. There's a light that's going to be pointing anytime now, and I had to ask the person in the background to turn the light off, and so did they. So that's something that you guys also need to learn, because you're going to be playing in various types of competitions. You're going to be playing in various types of venues, and there are going to be lots of players who are not necessarily interested in the game or interested in what you are doing. They're doing their own thing. I'm playing in a club here, and I'm playing for, well, I wasn't playing for cash. I was just shooting a random rack here, and I felt like you guys needed to see the execution there. So you're gonna have to learn some discipline, that when you're playing in a public space, it's very important that you still maintain discipline as you're shooting your rack. If you're being distracted or you're being sharked, you need to ensure that you ask the patron to ask the patron to refrain from distracting you there. So there you can see that rack. I was able to capitalize on the mistake made by Kevron there. He played a little bit of a bad position on the 3 and just navigating the cue ball nicely around the rack and getting out on that one. So now we're going to be jumping into rack number 2. And again, guys, this is not a match that we're playing. This is just casual racks that we're playing in the pub. This is just one of those practice Friday night. Well, it's a Friday night practice session. We're just knock a couple of balls around, but of course, once I see an opportunity where I can share knowledge with you, I'm going to be doing so, guys. So do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, guys. I have lots of beautiful contents available for you coming in the coming weeks. All right, so here we go, off again, yet with another break on this 10-ball rack, and let's see how productive this one can be. Well, we're not off to a good start there. If that was actually a competition, my opponent would actually be coming to the table to break, but it's like I said, just a casual evening at the pool venue. So missed break there, but got up again and knocked that 6-ball into the side. That is in fact 1 ball down on the break. Now I haven't landed good here, and this rack is way more than tricky. You can see firstly that I'm not clear on the 1, and the 1 is in the open space, so pushing out is not really an option here in this position that I have here. So I've quickly assessed that I needed to just go for my jump cue, and something really nice is going to happen here. I'm going to jump this 1 ball into the corner, and you can see that it jumps and even clears the shot here for the 3, and that was a beautiful jump shot and very fortuitously clearing and giving me an option, or giving me a chance here to pot a 3-4 combo once I land here on the 3. Now I'm on the 2, and still I'm not perfect. You can see there I'm pointing that I need to perhaps try to come into that zone there, coming off the bottom long rail. Now the cue ball is going to be a little bit heavy because this is a thin back cut on the 2. I'm bridging over the 3, so I'm going to be hoping for a little bit of luck here, and definitely I got some luck on this shot here. You can see once I popped this 2, cue ball didn't go exactly where I wanted. It went a little bit higher, but landed fortuitously good here on the 3. Now I have a combination available here on the 4. Now I decided against the combination here. You can see already that I'm looking at trying to cross bank the 3. Now why did I choose that shot? You'll see where I'm pointing at the short rail, because this is something that I've added in my game a few years ago, where I learned how to understand the importance of being passive aggressive. Now I'm going to be trying to cross bank the 3, and at the same time I know that if I miss the bank on the professional side, I can leave the 3 on the short rail and leave the cue ball down into the bottom half of the table. If I make the 3, I'll still have a look at the 4. Now again, you can see here, I'm just double checking here the combination from the 3 to the 4. I didn't like my odds here because of the angle that I have on the 3 here. The 3 is going to go towards the short rail, even if I make the combination. And I'm not one of those type of aggressive type of players. I'm more the type of player that if the shot is not at least 75% good for me, I'm going to go for a safety. And I was very successful in trying to make the cross bank on the 3, but I get second prize here, leaving my opponent very, very tough. And this is what I was talking to you guys in the intro about maintaining control of the rack. You're in a tough spot, you have a decision to make. Do you go safety or do you go offense? I went passive aggressive there. Now my opponent didn't really have much of an option there. He tried to be a little bit cheeky by squeezing, maybe applying some spin there. Didn't work out, left the table open, and once again, because of a good decision, well, in my opinion, I thought that that was a good decision, I've landed here on an opportunity to run this rack out. Now you'll see where I pointed my cue earlier at the 3rd diamond. That is also a mental tactic that you guys need to also have. You guys need to also know the importance of mentally telling yourself where you'd like the cue ball to be. And so by doing that there, I landed pretty good there on the 4 ball. Now here I have a pocket hang on this tree, and you'll see where, well, you won't be able to see, but I went off the side rail, pot the 5, and come around there on the 7, and everything lays pretty nice. Now this is something that I also see that the pro players do. Notice that I pointed my cue. I'm looking at different options of where I would like to play position, but I'm not taking any chances. I'm looking for the simplest route here. So you can see here where I decided against the stun and just decided to just roll the cue ball, come out back to the middle of the bottom half of the table to land fairly good. Now, very, very tricky here. Landed dead straight on the 8, and you can see the scratch of head here. Don't really like this. It's so straight, and if I try to cheat the pocket here on the 8, I can miss. I've missed shots like this in high intense match, so I'm very, very aware that I need to just be very careful with the delivery of my stroke here. So just to the left side of the pocket here, and beautifully bouncing just in front of the side pocket and landing dead perfect here on the 10. Now I'm going to be potting the 10, and I'm going to be mentally shooting this shot as if I'm playing position for another ball, coming off 2 rails and ending the rack. Now, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial video. Until then, take care, keep on practicing, keep on improving your game to the next level. Until then, take care, bye bye.